Email seems so simple. You set the email address of the person to whom you want to send the email, compose your message, and click send. All done. But how does email really work? In reality, sending your message off into the network cloud is a bit like sending Little Red Riding Hood into the deep dark woods. You never know what might happen. Step 1. Sender creates and sends an email. The originating sender creates an email in the mail user agent, MUA, and clicks send. The MUA is the application the originating sender uses to compose and read email, such as Microsoft Outlook, Apple Mail, etc. Step 2. Sender's MTA routes the email. The sender's MUA transfers the email to a mail transfer agent, MTA. The MTA accepts the email, then routes it to local mailboxes or forwards it if it isn't locally addressed. Step 3. Email queue. The email in the example is addressed to someone at another domain, so it enters an email queue with other outgoing email messages. If there is a high volume of mail in the queue, either because there were many messages or the messages are unusually large, or both, the message will be delayed in the queue until the MTA processes the messages ahead of it. Step 4. MTA to MTA transfer. When transferring an email, the sending MTA handles all aspects of mail delivery until the message has been either accepted or rejected by the receiving MTA. As the email clears the queue, it enters the Internet Network Cloud, where it is routed along a host-to-host chain of servers. Each MTA in the Internet Network Cloud needs to stop and ask directions from the Domain Name System, DNS, which consists of a set of servers distributed across the Internet. Step 5. DNS resolution and transfer process. The MTA asks the appropriate DNS server which mail exchange MX servers have knowledge of the subdomain or local host in the email address. The DNS server responds with an MX record, means a prioritized possible list of MX servers for this email. An MX server is really one of the recipient's MTA wearing a different nickname. To the DNS server, the server that accepts messages is the MX server. When it's transferring messages, it is called an MTA server. The sending MTA asks if the host accepts messages for the recipient's username at that domain and transferred the message.